debut album, David Cook, went platinum and is still selling very well. He's our special guest, the winner of the 7th season of American Idol. Okay, is fame what you expected? Is it all it's cracked up to be?
It's different. I think that's the best way to explain it. I'm constantly amazed at what people seem to gravitate towards. Like, I've always thought, like, I guess call it, being naive, but before all this, I always assumed, like, if I ever get to this point where I have a major record deal and I'm making music, that people are going to want to talk about the music, and a lot of times they'd rather talk about, who I'm dating or what kind of food I eat or whatever, and so the kind of the theater of the absurd kind of stuff. But
do you wonder why they're interested in that?
No, because I'm afraid it would just kind of consume my being.
Well, back to some current things. What did you think about it? Are you doing another album?
Actually, we're getting ready to start another leg of the tour. We just finished the first leg of the Declaration tour, did 3 months of college dates, and now we're going to start doing theaters through the summer. And I think right now we're looking to go into mid-October. So.
Then record again.
Hopefully record again. Yeah.
What did you think of the Chris Allen win over Adam Lambert? Surprised?
I was, but I wasn't. I was surprised in the sense of, just like everybody else. I mean, you hear all the media talking, and everybody seemed to think Adam was going to win. And so when they said Chris, I was like, oh, okay. Chris Allen! I think being there and kind of following the season and watching him perform, I wouldn't have been surprised either way. They're both great performers and great guys. So.
Any thought about the fuss over Adam's sexuality? Or why should that matter?
You know what? I just think that now that it's out, let's move on. Adam is such an amazing singer, an amazing performer, and I don't really see how sexual preference plays a role.
Will it affect his career?
It shouldn't.
You think it might?
It shouldn't. I think whether or not it will, I think time will tell. I'm hoping that we get to a point where it's just like anything else, like hair color.
In the latest Rolling Stone, Adam credits you with paving the way for him to perform innovative arrangements on Idol. Do you see yourself as a kind of trailblazer?
It's always interesting to me because I've heard him say that a couple of times, and it's extremely flattering. Thanks, Adam. But I think past that, I took, ideas from prior idols too. I looked at people like Bo Bice and Chris, and tried to spin it my own way and make it me. And if somebody wants to take something from that, that's amazing. I feel like that just adds brevity to what I did on the shows.
Now, you and your fun idol, David Archuleta, your runner-up, performed in the Philippines last month. I'm told 50,000 fans. Now, what was that like, 50,000 fans?
Well, the funny thing about that show is the number fluctuates. I've heard 50, I've heard 40, I've heard 115.
There were 632,000 fans. Okay. How did it feel?
Cool. One of those moments where you kind of have to take a step back and realize, like, I'm halfway around the world and these people know who I am, and they have such a thirst for, like, the Idol brand there, and I think they're the only other country that simulcasts it live, so it goes on at like 8 in the morning. But like Archie and I couldn't leave the hotel without chaperones. I went to go shopping at the mall across the street and had 50 armed guards holding people back as I walked into stores. And it puts it in perspective, because then I come back home and my mom's like,
"Hi,
hey, when you come home, maybe you could go and take the trash out." So
go get a bottle of milk.
Right.
Are you protective of Archie?
No, I don't think so. I definitely feel like Archie and I have a cool kind of brotherly relationship, but if anybody should be protective of anybody, he should probably be protective of me. He's very mature for his age, and
way.
Yeah, but it's such a, I remember watching when we performed in the Philippines, and just to see how much he's grown, from the time we were on the Idol tour to now, it was exponential. It was really cool to see.
Special guy David Cook, winner of the 7th season of American Idol. The debut album is self-titled David Cook. Want exclusive access to the Jonas Brothers World Tour? You got it. Go to CNN.com/Larry King for reports you'll get only on our website. Check out their Paris stop right now. And remember, our big interview is Thursday night. Back with David in 60 seconds.